Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to review adding positive and negative integers. First, I'm going to go through these rules and then we'll do a few examples together. So the rules for adding positive and negative integers. If the signs are the same, if you have the same signs for both numbers, you're going to add those two numbers and keep the sign the same. So if they're both positive or if they're both negative, you add them like normal and you keep the sign that both numbers have. If you have different signs for each number, you're going to end up subtracting, and then you have to keep the sign of the number that's furthest from zero. So if you have one positive and one negative, or one negative and one positive, it does not matter what order they are in. You have to subtract, okay? And then think about which one's furthest from zero. That's going to be the sign that's part of your answer. So let's do a couple examples together. Let's say I have -4 plus -7. When I look at this example, I can see that there is a -4 and I have a -7. Both of these numbers are negative numbers. That means that those signs are the same. If they're both negative, they're the same. So I want to go ahead and add 7 plus 4, and I get 11 here. So I know 11 is part of my answer. Now, since both of those numbers are negative, my answer has to stay negative. So I'm going to end up with a -11 as my answer here. What if I have 5 plus -12? In this example, I can see that there's a negative in front of 12, but in front of 5, there's nothing. So 5 is a positive number. 5 is positive, 12 is negative. So I know that my two signs are different in this example. I have one positive, one negative. That means I need to subtract. So I'm going to take 12 minus 5, and I end up with 7. So I know 7 is part of my answer here. Now I have to think about which number is furthest from 0. And when I think about which number is further from 0, I think about if I was starting at 0, which number would it take me longer to walk to? Would it take me longer to walk to -12, or would it take me longer to walk to 5? And it would definitely take me more steps to get to -12. So my answer has to be a negative number. Whichever number is further from 0, or like I like to think of it, whichever number takes you longer to walk to, you keep that sign for your answer. So since 12 is negative, my answer is going to be a -7. Let's go ahead and do another one. Let's say I have 15 plus -3. Again, when I look, 15 is positive here. There's no negative, but there is a negative in front of the 3. So my signs are different in this example. That means I need to subtract. 15 minus 3 is going to end up giving me 12. So I know 12 is part of my answer here. And again, since my signs are different, I have to think about which of these numbers is furthest from 0, 15 or -3. And 15 is going to be further from 0 in this example. 15 is going to take me longer to walk to than 3 is going to take me to walk to. So since 15 is positive, my answer is going to stay a positive 12. Hopefully, this review was helpful for you. Good luck adding positive and negative integers.